Hello guys and welcome to part 2 of designing, creating and animating the character. So in this episode we're going to make an idle animation. Now idle animation is mostly used when the player is not moving, so the character has some kind of motion instead of just standing like a still image. Now since we already done the character, we can start animating it. So let's go ahead and do it. So what we're gonna do is just copy it, open a new PiskelApp, create new sprite, change the size to 35 and 70 pixels height, and paste it in. Now what you wanna do is set your character at the very bottom of the canvas. Okay, so first things first. So do not mess things up right now. It's just actually sort things out into different layers. Copy the arm. Take a chunk of there and just paste it on the other layer. Then I'm gonna take this leg and copy it on another layer, this much of the leg, add it in the front, copy the left leg, and this one is gonna be at the bottom, so let's just call it left leg, right arm, just to not mix things up. Also, we're gonna add one more layer at the very top, and this one is gonna be cap. Yep, we're gonna move the whole cap down. Now this part should be behind, but we're gonna fix it with the animations anyways. Okay, so now we can turn up the opacity of the layers, and now we can start animating the whole thing. Now here's the thing that I forgot to do. Once you copied parts to different layers, we need to get rid of them from the main character. Okay, that's the whole part separated, which is good. So as I can see, we have just legs moving up and down, and normally that would be enough. But what I'm going to do is a little bit slightly advanced. So just gonna move the cap as well down, the arm a little bit down, the head part from the neck a little bit down, and then in the main layer add missing parts. And basically what I did, I just created the first and the very middle frame of the animation. This method is basically used whenever you're making full cycles. So we can move the cap again. And we have the first and very middle layer of the animation, depending on how many frames you're gonna do. And what we can do now, we can work backwards. Just gonna move the cap up, the right arm up, the right arm, and just return position of both legs. Just like that. Also make sure just to copy, delete and paste to not mess up any outlines. So here we can see it's a little bit more still messy on this frame, so we need to remove this, just in general a chunk of this. Mostly when it comes to copying body parts it becomes a little bit more messy, but I just use this method most of the time because it works for me most of the time. Pretty much the animation is done, I think. Let's just check if the loops are correct. Goes down, and it should stay down. So let's get rid of this leg, copy this leg, and the other leg should stay like this, and the animation looks much smoother from the preview point. I can see a few frames disappearing. Yeah, let's fix that. That's probably right here. 1 pixel is missing right here. Oh no, it's taken by the cap. Okay, so that's the issue. Let's see. Yep, that's the same problem right here. What if I just change arm position a little bit? Maybe this goes up back up, but the second frame goes down. Yep, it fixes even more. So just playing with the body parts makes it much smoother, I would say, because each part reacts differently in most cases of scenarios, but this is like first time doing this kind of character. Usually I work with like human bodies, but still something. So for now I'm just gonna keep it, yeah, so for now I'm going to keep it like this, at least for the idle animation. Yeah, this is my mushroom character. Not the best, but since it's a prototype game anyways, not a professional game, I can keep it like this. Simple. Of course now that I'm looking at it, I would change a few things. The body itself is shaded quite nicely, but the cap, a bit weird to me. I guess I would change that to something else, maybe different colors, but again, it's quite hard to say which ones, because there's just so many options. So yeah, that's my Fungaloid character, idle animation. In the next video I'll be doing running animation, so this is going to be a part of the character animations, a running animation, and we're gonna make this bad boy run. If you want to learn how to use this application in the browser, you can check tutorial video that I made in my YouTube channel, or just find the link in the description down below. So if you liked this video or you found it interesting, you can leave a like. If you have any suggestions, you can write them down in the comments down below, because I'm sure there are so many things that could be changed to make this character look much better. So yeah, my name is Elliot Greenwood, and thanks for watching this simple drawing video, and see you soon.